When you talk about social culture as a design background, I think it's the most important thing in terms of design, because you'll have to understand the social perspective, which is very, very important for any designers to be accustomed to before he approaches any design problem actually. So when you talk about India is a very complex social culture to deal with, I guess, because in India the social fabric changes as you travel across. Every few kilometers you have different culture, different languages, different people. So for any design to be successful or to be designed in a certain way, the social culture has to be understood properly. We actually started our studio in the year 2000 with one of my friends, Devesh. Both of us started the design studio as a kind of a multi-faceted design studio. We started doing product design, interior design, and as well as architecture. It's been a long journey for us and it's been fun, and I think we have had a lot of beautiful and a little bit of not so beautiful experiences along our way. Right now we are involved in predominantly hospitality projects and a couple of commercial and residential projects. We are also building up factories, we are building up homes, and majorly into hotels, resorts and restaurants. So that's the palette of our work currently. The future projects I see taking us to a lot of different fields as well. I personally feel, India is a very diverse and chaotic country, I must say. Now in India, only about 25% of the population living in cities, but the recent trend is India is going through rapid urbanization. I think in the next 10 to 15 years, almost 60% of Indian population will be living in cities. So that creates immense responsibility for the designers to design the urban spaces, the urban facility, the infrastructure. So I more and more see ourselves getting into urban infrastructure and urban planning, environmental planning. This sort of projects I think we are getting into in the future. What makes a design successful? It's a very interesting question. I personally feel that there's not one single aspect of design which can make your design successful. Your design should be a holistic approach, and also you'll have to take into consideration the context of the design and the details of the design. To my mind, I think for any design to be successful, the context of the design and the details in the design are the two major things that makes a design successful. A message to our followers would be, we personally feel that each and every project should have a unique story. So that is what we have been doing all along. Generally with each and every project of ours, we tend to build up a story right from the start, and as the project proceeds, we develop on the story, and I think this is very, very important. So I would personally suggest our followers to give more thought to creating a story that makes your project interesting, that makes your project contextual, and I think that just makes people to talk about your design.